CAFOD is a humanitarian and development agency of the Catholic Church in England and Wales, and we're part of a global family who work in all humanitarian crises, but also work very much to raise the living standards of some of the poorest people on earth, and increasingly think about the sustainability of the work we're doing as well. Livison is one of our staff in Harare in Zimbabwe and works on livelihood programs there. And our work in Zimbabwe is very much about raising the living of rural communities. And that's through better farming techniques, but it's also through water supply, irrigation, and we use solar pumps and solar power quite a lot for that work in Zimbabwe.
Really, my job, as I said, is to help them mitigate and get prepared against climate-related disasters. And if we are talking about Zimbabwe and Southern Africa, mostly we are talking about drought and in some areas, of course, floods here and there because of the climate change. So the struggles, really, most of the communities that they are talking about is for them to be able to mitigate against the drought. So hunger and malnutrition are real issues and real struggles that they face. We work and go to some of the remotest areas. So we are now coming in with a scheme where we are revamping. We are putting solar pumps and the solar systems actually to pump the water for those irrigation schemes. Though initial costs are high, but the benefits are tremendous and they are long term. We put some tanks and taps at intervals so that the communities near those intervals can take water from there. The children come from school, they are tired, but they cannot read, they cannot do homework because they don't have electricity. But if someone can have just a small solar system for lighting, it can bring a lot of change to those households. That's the motivation. If you see changes in people's life, if you see smiles on people's lives, if you see people progressing from one stage to another, you really get the motivation to continue going there. Yeah, I'm very proud and also very motivated to work with those communities.
This year, our Lent appeal is focusing on the scandal of malnutrition. 3 million children growing up without enough food, leaving them stunted and prone to disease. And the appeal will fund our agriculture, water and sanitation programs, and that will save lives and help people escape poverty and hunger. So I'd ask people to please generously donate to CAFOD's appeal. It's supported by Ecotricity, and we're proud that the UK government will match every pound that's given to double its impact on the poorest people. We're pleased of our association with Ecotricity because we realise the importance of green energy, throughout the world. It's part of what we are as an agency, and we do encourage our supporters to switch, and we know that Ecotricity give a donation to CAFOD for every supporter that switches.